What if every legendary car company in the world gathered in one place and only one vehicle could become the king of 2026? What if Rolls Royce, Toyota, Honda, Hyundai, Tesla, BMW, Mercedes, and Ford faced each other in the biggest automotive showdown ever created? And what if millions watched live as the CEOs revealed the future of cars? Tonight, you are not just watching a story. You are entering the future. The lights of the massive 2026 Auto Future Festival illuminated the city like a galaxy of stars. Thousands of people filled the giant arena while futuristic music echoed through the air. Giant LED screens displayed luxury vehicles, electric engines, AI driving systems, futuristic interiors, and concept cars that looked like machines from another planet. At the center of the festival stood a massive circular stage surrounded by the newest 2026 vehicles from around the world. There were futuristic Hyundai electric SUVs, sporty Honda sedans, powerful Toyota Land Cruiser editions, luxury Rolls Royce models, BMW concepts, Mercedes hybrid machines, Tesla AI vehicles, and Ford off-road beasts glowing under colorful lights. The announcer stepped onto the stage wearing a black suit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest automotive gathering of 2026. The crowd erupted with excitement. Tonight is about innovation, luxury, technology, and the future of driving. Music exploded through giant speakers as the first luxury convoy entered the arena. A shining silver Rolls Royce slowly rolled onto the stage while the audience recorded videos. The doors opened softly and the CEO stepped out confidently beside the futuristic luxury machine. "This," he said proudly, "is not just a car. This is an experience." The audience applauded loudly. The Rolls-Royce featured crystal-inspired interior lighting, AI comfort systems, and a silent electric engine that made the vehicle glide like a spaceship. Suddenly, another set of lights illuminated the opposite side of the arena where a black Toyota Land Cruiser 2026 emerged through smoke effects. The crowd roared instantly. The Toyota representative smiled confidently. "Some vehicles are made for roads," he said. "The Land Cruiser is built for the world." Massive screens displayed cinematic footage of the SUV crossing deserts, mountains, rivers, and snow-covered roads. Moments later, a famous automotive podcast host walked onto the stage holding a microphone. "Tonight," he announced, "the CEOs of the world's biggest automobile companies will discuss the future of cars live in front of all of you." The crowd became even louder. A futuristic podcast setup rose from beneath the stage floor featuring glowing chairs, holographic screens, and digital lighting. The CEOs from Hyundai, Honda, Toyota, Tesla, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Rolls Royce, and Ford all took their seats. The host smiled. "Welcome to the biggest car podcast on Earth." The first question appeared on the giant screen. "What matters most to drivers in 2026? The Hyundai CEO answered first. "Drivers want intelligent technology that feels human. They want vehicles that protect families and offer futuristic comfort." The Honda representative leaned forward. "People still love driving," he said. "Even in an electric future, excitement matters." Then the Tesla representative smiled confidently. "AI will completely change transportation. Cars will communicate with roads, cities, and even homes." Huge holograms displayed futuristic highways and automated driving systems. During the live Q&A session, a young man from the audience stood up. "If every company is becoming electric," he asked, "how will your cars stay different from each other?" The arena became silent. The Toyota CEO smiled. "Because every company has a soul." The crowd cheered loudly. "Toyota builds trust," he continued. "People drive our vehicles across deserts, villages, and mountains. Reliability is our identity." The Rolls-Royce CEO nodded. "And we build dreams." The BMW representative smiled. "And we build driving pleasure." Outside the main arena, the festival looked like a futuristic city. Families walked between glowing exhibition halls while influencers live-streamed every moment. Children sat inside concept cars pretending to drive while food trucks served international dishes. At another section of the festival, a live off-road challenge began. The Toyota Land Cruiser, Ford Bronco, and several electric SUVs prepared for the toughest terrain course ever built inside an automotive event. The announcer shouted excitedly, "Now we test power." The Land Cruiser moved first. The crowd screamed as the giant SUV climbed rocks effortlessly while mud splashed across the sides. "That's why it's a legend," someone shouted. Later that night, another podcast session became emotional. The host asked every CEO a personal question. What inspired you to create these cars? The Mercedes-Benz executive looked thoughtful. My father drove an old Mercedes taxi for 20 years, he said quietly. That car fed our family. The audience became silent. The Honda representative smiled softly. When I was young, my mother saved money for years just to buy our first family car. I never forgot that feeling. As midnight approached, the organizers announced the biggest moment of the event. The 2026 Ultimate Vehicle Award. The entire arena exploded with excitement. Massive digital screens displayed the finalists. Rolls Royce Spectre Luxury Edition, Toyota Land Cruiser 2026, Tesla Future Drive X, BMW Vision M, Hyundai Ioniq Evolution, Honda Hybrid Sport Touring. The host stood at center stage holding a golden envelope. Tonight's winner is selected based on innovation, design, technology, safety, and audience love. The lights dimmed completely. People held their breath. And the winner of the 2026 Ultimate Vehicle Award is... A dramatic pause filled the arena. The Toyota Land Cruiser 2026. The crowd exploded. Fireworks launched into the sky while dramatic music blasted through the speakers. The Toyota CEO stood emotionally while fans screamed with excitement. The massive Land Cruiser rolled slowly onto the center stage, surrounded by golden lights, while giant screens displayed cinematic images of the SUV driving across mountains and deserts. The CEO accepted the trophy proudly. This award belongs to every driver who trusted the Land Cruiser across generations, he said emotionally. The audience applauded continuously while the other CEOs congratulated Toyota respectfully. The next morning, social media exploded worldwide with clips from the event. Millions watched the emotional podcast moments, futuristic showcases, and final award ceremony. People realized that cars were no longer just transportation machines. They had become stories. Stories of dreams, stories of adventure, stories of technology, stories of the future. As the final drone shot captured the sunrise above the glowing arena, one final message appeared across the giant screen. The future is not coming. IT's already here. And before the screen faded to black, the host returned one last time holding the microphone. If you love cars, if you love speed, if you love luxury, then don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share the story with every car lover you know. And tell us in the comments, which 2026 car would you choose as the ultimate winner? Toyota Land Cruiser, Rolls Royce, Tesla, BMW? Comment below right now because your opinion could appear in our next automotive episode. The music rose dramatically. The lights slowly faded, and the final words echoed across the arena. Welcome to the future of cars.